Minnesota is the #1 turkey producing state in the nation. In 2010, Minnesota growers raised 49 million turkeys.
Years ago, turkeys were raised outdoors on fields and pastures. They were given food and shelter, but weren't well protected from the elements, from predators, and from diseases spread by wild birds or game. Now turkeys are raised in large buildings, a climate-controlled atmosphere that provides maximum comfort. The birds are monitored 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They are protected from the elements, given nutritious feed, fresh, clean water, and they're safe from predators and disease. Turkey producers usually have several barns in one location. Birds are typically grouped by sex, either all males or all females in one barn to ensure compatible rations for each gender. Turkey production is a precise and technically advanced business. The chain of life begins when eggs are collected from hens and artificially inseminated using precise technology. They're moved to a different facility and incubated at 99 to 100 degrees for 28 days. When the poults are hatched, their sex is determined. They're placed in holding containers and kept warm. In 72 hours or less, the poults will be delivered in a heated truck to a production farm.
The birds that come in here are all toms. A tom is a male turkey, and they are hybrid. That's the type of bird.
They'll stay in this facility for 6 weeks, then move to a growing barn. Care is taken to ensure that the poults have adequate feed, water, bedding, and precise temperature in the building.
People are always surprised that I do have furnaces running in the middle of the summer. My goal, of course, is to keep the heat very even in here. Turkeys are very, very sensitive, and you don't want the temperature to be fluctuating greatly.
The feed ration is specialized for optimum growth rate and to maintain excellent health.
The feed that we're feeding is a crumble mash feed. If you smell it, you can smell the molasses in it, as well as the corn and soybean. It smells very good.
After 6 weeks in the brood barn, they are moved to a finishing barn. Biosecurity is essential to raising healthy turkeys. Visitor access is restricted and signs are posted at facility entrances to prohibit entry without approval. Visitors must follow strict guidelines to reduce the risk of spreading disease.
We're very careful about biosecurity. We're very careful about who comes in here and what comes in here. One of the questions that I will always ask is, do you have ducks, turkeys, geese, chickens in your yard? If so, you cannot come in. One of the questions I ask that surprises a lot of people is, do you have parakeets? Do you have any type of household bird? Because those also carry things that will not damage those birds at all and not make them sick, but if you bring it into my barn, it will make my turkey sick. One of the things that I work with a lot is vitamin mix. It's a vitamin pack, and if you smell it, it smells just like your children's vitamins. We mix it up and we run it through the water medicator. I will run this 2 to 3 days so that the birds will get vitamins. Then I switch them over to what's running right now, which is a bleach mixed with water. I mix it so that we get a 6 or a 7 to 1 mix. It's very similar to city water when it gets done, but I want to make sure that the birds get the cleanest water possible. Our farm is permitted. We have both a state and a federal permit. It sets standards not only for turkey producers but also for all of the other animal agriculture groups as well. There are guidelines for us to use as far as setbacks from groundwaters, from road systems, from housing. So they're in place to give us those guidelines in a manner that will work not only for the producer but also for the producer's neighbors.
Keeping records is important for any feedlot operation. Meeting environmental standards and getting the most out of manure as fertilizer is a key to economic success.
Turkey manure has incredible nutrient value. It has actually 10 components in it. It has N, P, and K, nitrogen, phosphate, and potash. but it also has trace nutrients as well, and one that surprises many people is calcium. Turkey manure, especially tom turkey manure, is full of calcium because the male turkey doesn't need to use the calcium to produce eggs. So our calcium level is incredibly high, and area farmers that do use our turkey manure don't have to add lime to their fields because they're getting the calcium through the turkey manure.
Minnesota turkey farmers are leading producers of high-quality protein for consumers. They use excellent animal care methods, use environmentally sound management practices, and follow strict state requirements regarding manure storage and handling.